What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you guys can see me. I know it's a little dark, but I kind of want to do this. Okay, so yeah, welcome back. Pray everybody's doing well. Hope you've had a great Friday afternoon. And I know it's late, but I'm still gonna make this video. Yep. Much love and support to all you guys. Thank you for supporting this channel. I really do appreciate the love and support. So today, I just want to kind of get on here for a few minutes and share some stuff. I just want to go by the saying, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for the ones who are just at it and staying consistent believing what the word says about you. You're not giving up, you're not losing hope. You're just still, you're fighting, you're pushing through. I'm proud of you. I'm right there with you. I just want to also just kind of remind you that it's easy to get distracted. We have a lot of things, and sometimes distractions can come in many forms. Many forms. It can come in the form of worry, fear, stress, anxiety. It can be good distractions. It can be a friend. It can be something that is fun. It can be entertainment. It can be, really it can be anything. But we have to recognize what it is for what it is before we let it take us out too far. Because if we don't watch it, we'll get so caught up in that we'll forget what we were even doing. We done lost momentum, and by the time you get back on track, trying to, having to restart and be diligent again with your time and your energy and your due diligence. It just takes a lot of work starting and stopping. And that's a lot of work. I don't want to have to keep doing that for the rest of my life. I don't want to have to keep starting something and then not going through with it, not finishing it because you got distracted by something, whether it was something good or something negative. Maybe it was something you was worried about, or just something that you got carried away with, and you just wanted to have some fun for a while. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having fun. You should have fun. Everybody should have fun. Every day you live should be another day that you give God praise and give God the glory that this is the best day of your life, and you're gonna rejoice and you're gonna be glad in it. Like that should be our testimony every single day. But we just gotta remember, stay consistent. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, whatever it is you want to, go to the next level in your life, just remember, consistency is what's gonna help you push through that barrier. Even if you're only doing a little bit, you might say, well, I'm not really doing a lot, but what I can commit to is very little. Those little steps matter. It really does. Maybe you're trying to lose 30 pounds and you're like, I'm just gonna go for a walk. Just gonna go for a walk and feel good, feel better about myself. Maybe cut out sugar or carbs, and you just feel better overall by doing that habit consistently. Well, here's the thing. What I've realized is there's many times where I've been consistent about something and then I stopped because something else was occupying my attention. And then I realized after stopping for a little bit, yeah, sure, it may not affect you right away. You might say, oh, well, what's one day? You know, if I missed a day, is that really gonna make a difference? No, it's not. But if that one day turns into 2 days, and then 2 days turns into 3, and the next thing you know it's a week, well, then look how far you've been got off course. The point of the matter is, I'm not saying like you should focus on the negative aspect of, you know, getting off course. Like, if you find yourself getting off course, then say like, okay, readjust, realign, get back on course. It happens, right? We all go through it. It's life. We get distractions come up. We just have to learn to recenter our attention on the main thing, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish. Recenter our focus. If you know, therefore the eye be single, that whole body shall be full of light. Whatever you're focused on, you're going to be full of. That's what you're going to be full of. So if you're focused on the negative, if there's, you know, there's things trying to come at you, and you know, we all face adversity, we all face things in life, but if that's what you're focused on, you know, you're just going to be constantly conjuring up images in your mind of the worst case scenario, or trying to figure it out on your own, which sometimes result into anxiety. So sometimes you just need to take a step back and say, okay, Lord, I can't do this. You're going to have to help. You're going to have to help me readjust my thinking, because I'm not capable of doing it on my own. It's just having that vulnerable, honest, transparency conversation with the Lord, just letting him know, like, you know, he knows your weaknesses. He's not stupid. I mean, he's God. He knows everything about there is to know about you. He wants you to know that you're not capable of doing it on your own. But he wants you to know you can at least try and do something. So just putting forth that effort and just being consistent. You know, once you're consistent long enough and you do something long enough, it just becomes a routine. You just create this momentum, and then, you know, just like going to the gym. For me now, it's just something I do. It's not really that big a deal. I just do it, you know. There may be some days I lift a lot, and there's some days I don't lift that much, but at least I go. At least I created the habit of just going. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna show up. Just make the decision in your mind, like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna show up. If you show up enough times, you'll figure it out. You show up enough times, you will figure it out. And then the rest will just come easy. You won't even have to think about it. So just some food for thought. Just have that in your mind. Just think about, you know, what's the most important thing to you, and go after it, because you can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. You can stay consistent. You will reap if you faint not. You don't grow weary in your well-doing. You will reap if you faint not. Run the race. Run the race. Steady. And you don't have to run fast. It ain't like who are you running for? Running against? Like, really? Who are you competing against? Just run, or just go at your pace that the Lord has called you to go on. Don't try to outstep him. If he called you to do something, do it. Don't try to do 2 steps ahead of that. Don't say, well, I'm going to do this and then do this, and this. Like, that's going to make it even better. If he said, go on a walk for 15 minutes a day, then just walk for 15 minutes a day. Don't try to do 25. Don't try to say, well, I'm gonna try to make God proud of me just by doing more. No, he's not going to be more proud of you than he already is. So just do what he said to the T. Don't try to overdo it, and don't try to shortcut it either. Don't try to cheat it. Just do it, whatever he says, just do it to a T. Obey it. Obey his instructions. Listen, my son, listen to my instructions. You know, we find peace in life when we just obey him. When we just simply obey him, the Father's commandments, and we just do what he says, we find peace. There's wisdom in that. We find peace. We find ourselves at ease. We're not worried about things. Life becomes easy. You know, we're the ones that make it difficult. You know, if we're arguing with God and we're trying to have it our way, and we're just trying to make it about us and what we want, and we're fighting against the Spirit. That's just your flesh. It's your flesh crying out. But silence that thing. Tell it to hush. Tell it who's in charge. You be in charge. You let the Spirit rule. The flesh does not rule you. The flesh is weak, but the Spirit is strong. I love you guys. Go after it. Listen. Obey. Repeat. I love you guys. Until next time, this is all I have for you. I am Jonathan Baker, and I approve this message. See you on the next video. Peace.